Hey guys, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing okay. Going to read through the full article here. There is a link in the description. I'm going to say that this is a good news story. Of course, there's a big caveat to that, but it is good news. The Western Australian police have made a number of arrests. 45 alleged offenders have been charged with various offences relating to child sex abuse. Within this 1 week operation, 3 children have been rescued. So with that, we absolutely have to consider this to be a good news story, but of course behind it is all this devastation. So we're going to have a look through the details. 3 children have been rescued and 45 West Australians have been charged after cops launched a statewide sweep for people allegedly involved in a paedophile ring. The Australian Federal Police, Western Australian Police, and Australian Border Force spent a week targeting alleged offenders involved in the manufacture, distribution, and possession of child exploitation material. They executed more than 60 search warrants across Western Australia. Police made a number of horrifying discoveries during their week-long search, which led to the charging of 45 people with 149 offences, as well as they seized more than 35,000 images and videos of child exploitation material. Thankfully and importantly, 3 children were rescued from alleged ongoing child sexual abuse. I hate to think the situation those children were in. We can play this video, which will just show, there's no audio, it will just show some of these perpetrators being detained by the officers. They're all blurred out. A 22-year-old man was arrested during a search warrant in Forest Field, 15 kilometres southeast of Perth. That 22-year-old faces 8 charges. 5 charges, that includes 5 counts of accessing child abuse material and 1 count of using a carriage service for sexual activity with a child under the age of 16. A few days later, a 26-year-old man in Sussex, Perth South, or Success, was charged with 1 count of using a carriage service to access child pornography material. Perhaps I should show you where it says that. I don't really know what's meant by a carriage service. A carriage service for sexual activity, a carriage service to access child pornography material. I don't really know what that means. On the same day, police charged a 21-year-old man with possessing child exploitation material following a search warrant in Duncraig in Perth's north. A 32-year-old man in Woodbridge was charged with 2 counts of possession of child exploitation material. So as I say, 45 people have been charged. There's more than 160 charges laid against them in total. They've recovered 33,000 reports of child exploitation in 2021. So there's an increase, a significant increase in such incidences and practices and such sick practices. And again, we can be thankful that 3 children have been rescued. That's pretty much all the details that we have. I'm going to take this as a good news story, but of course it's incredibly troubling. One thing which surprises me is that this was only a 1 week operation. I don't understand why it would only be a 1 week operation. I mean, am I getting this wrong? Am I suffering some bad thing or something? Why are the authorities not throwing all kinds of resources at these situations? Why just 1 week? presumably a longer period of time would yield better results. I mean, am I missing things here? Was it the months of preparation and then just a week of activity within the field? Is that what it's referring to? I don't know. I don't wish to overly challenge the police. Seemingly they do know what they're doing. They rescued 3 children. They've charged 45 people. And I hope those charges are upheld, that they don't get downgraded and that these sickos don't get a pass. And of course, I hope that the 3 rescued children get all of the support that they need on an ongoing basis. And whomever is responsible for the abuse railed against those children, they need to get what's coming to them. Absolutely, they need to be strung up. And I really hope that that is what happens. But there we go. I'm going to wrap things up at this point, guys. If this has been worthy a topic of covering, if you appreciate this coverage, please do like, comment, subscribe, share the video as you see fit, and take care.